See, and you know what? Again, I feel like that's where they painted Liberty as the villain here. And I was like, but he is annoying, loud, and obnoxious. Like, why do y'all like him?
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
Hello, and welcome to your mom's podcast, the only podcast that's worth walking out on a date with one of Degrassi's coolest girls. I'm Avis.
I'm Caroline.
And today we are joined by Terri McGregor and Chris Sharpe, hosts of Below the Dot, to discuss Degrassi Season 6, Episodes 5 and 6, Eyes Without a Face, Parts 1 and 2.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello. Like we have not been talking for...
Yeah, you know, I mean, if people want to hear that, they can subscribe to any Patreon tier and get pre-show.
Please do.
It was good content.
It was. But yeah, guys, we were happy to have you on the show.
When we started this show, we avoided Degrassi podcasts until we were in our second season because we didn't want to get influenced and subconsciously
totally
steal bullshit. And I remember when we finally hit a point where we were like, okay, let's go see what's out there. I think we both discovered your show the same day. And I texted Avis to be like, okay, wait, have you checked out Below the Dot?
And I'm like,
I just started today.
It's so cute that they the premise of you guys as from the Degrassi black hole and everything. That's very cute. And I don't know, I just like the candor. I'm like, yes, it reminds me of us a little bit, just shooting the shit. I love that.
Oh my gosh. I was saying that as I was texting Terri. I was listening the other day because, I don't listen to podcasts. I have lost my podcast. Well, no, we do listen to podcasts in the car. We listen to the Arthur podcast. So
there's an Arthur podcast?
There is. And it's really good. It was really good, maybe the first or second time, where I'm probably listening to 1,000 of the same stuff. So I've lost that time. So I don't really listen to podcasts, not even my own. However, I was like, I'm determined to, listen to it. And I was like, okay, they said this, that we definitely would have said that on ours. So it's actually funny that you're saying a lot of the same things that we would say. Yes. And I'm like,
yeah,
being influenced. It's okay, so clearly the Degrassi fandom is aligned in a lot of different ways.
We are aligned for sure.
I appreciated that. I particularly appreciated the sentiment of I forget which one of you said, I hate Peter almost as much as I hate JT, and that's saying something. And I'm like, but that's so true because a lot of people love JT, and I'm just
shit about our JT.
Why have you watched the show?
Spoiler alert, he dies.
It's just because he dies doesn't make him a good character before he died. He had his moments, but he was not that great.
And I'm not sure, hate to mention our Turf Girlies content, but that's kind of the route that Snape went. It was that mother, he was a dick for all 7 books. But we're all we love him now because we realized he was a stalker. And I was like, no. I didn't forget when he made fun of Hermione in book 3.
It's you want us to forget.
I did forget, but only because Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman did wonders with the material, but he was also a classically trained actor, and the rent was apparently always due.
He made a menace lovable, and it was you look back and you're like, actually, the fact that you were still you had beef with the 12-year-old was kind of weird.
It was. It was I can't forget that the fact that you had beef with the 12-year-old was weird, dude. That was weird, man.
Well, right, and the weirdness of if Harry had been Harrietta, Or Harriet. I mixed Harriet and Harriet. But like, if he had been a girl, would we have noticed how very creepy it was that he was obsessed with this child?
Right. And actually, would the obsession have been different? You never know.
Probably.
You never know.
Ill.
I got my eye on everybody.
Right? Indeed. As you should.
Because you grew up watching Degrassi, and unlike Darcy, you paid attention.
Exactly.
Which, on that note, Chris, do you want to lead us in with a little bit of poetry?
I am totally ready for it. Roses are red. Hello, 911. Being sexy on the net isn't harmless fun.
Matthew 7 verses 3 through 5 reads, "Why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own?" Unfortunately, it seems Friendship Club skipped over that one in Bible study, because while Darcy can and does take great issue with anyone else exploring their sexuality, she sees no problem with co-creating OnlyFans with Satan's spawn. Will Darcy listen to anyone telling her how unsafe the internet is before it's too late? No, of course not. Luckily, her little sister Claire is there to save the day. Over in Plot B, the Degrassi writers continue to try to gaslight us into thinking this whole Ellie and Jesse thing is okay, while simultaneously not being the least bit subtle about the fact that it is creepy and borderline predatory.
I love that you included Hello 911 because
there's usually, that's a lot of the time how the poems are built, is like there's a line I want to work with, and then I go from there. Or sometimes I just drive around in my car saying roses are red over and over and over and over again until I get it.
Hilarious. You're like, I have a process. Yeah, I think, okay, I was going to tell you about your camera, but you know, because you went muted. But I think I've gotten to the like very boring point in my life where I'm wanting to clean out my email. So now I'm unsubscribing from everything.
It's never enough.
And it's so pleasing, but it's never enough. Yeah, I've done it like 3 times per like, per place at this point. But I'm like, I need to clean this out. And
I want to clean my email.
Are you one of those people who stack up your emails,
Caroline? I don't want to talk about it. I haven't even had my work email for a year, and I have 350 unread emails.
And you leave them there? No.
Unread? I can't oh my goodness, I could never.
I could never either. I've got to deal with that right away.
Well, it's because I know, like, they're just the same, like, notifications of, like, your food bank order has been confirmed. And I'm like, thank you, I know.
I move it automatically, read it all, move it automatically to a folder where it's out of my face.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to teach me how to do that the next time we're together.
I'll teach you how to Outlook, boo. I got you. Get that out of my face. Folder out of my face.
My work email is Gmail. Will that work?
Oh, even better, because actually Outlook gives me flashbacks to PTSD. Recent events. Like, I don't. But yeah.
So typically what we do is we start with the B plot, or in this case, the C plot, and then work our way up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't need to talk too much about this C plot because I hate Ellie and Jesse. And I think probably everybody hates Ellie and Jesse.
Yeah. No one ever needs to talk too much about a C plot or about Ellie and Jesse. So agreed.
And it's so mean-spirited. It's not even like a good like, I'm just like, the fact that she's like, Mr. Bossman.
I almost threw up in my mouth.
Mr. Bossman, this is so very
unprofessional.
Like, why do you guys think that this was cute to write? Who thought that this was like...
Right. Like, moving it out of Degrassi into college didn't make it any better. Like, it's still creepy and weird. And it's like, you can take them out of high school, but I still don't know that she needs to be dating the person that is running the paper and who she works under. Like,
and like, he's only 22, despite what those crow's feet will tell you. He's only 22, but like, she is at most 19. And I know that's only 3 years, but it's 3 years at a time when 3 years still matters.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. That
She's
is important
still
to know.
very inexperienced, clearly, which is what the whole plot is about.
Mhm.
Of her being like afraid to talk about, and honestly with Jesse being afraid to talk about sex too. Like, why is he so embarrassed? He's a grown-ass man at this point. He's been
Right.
having a lot of sex. Why are you so embarrassed? Her pitch was a good idea.
Mhm.
Why didn't you like, because you're embarrassed and you're like, no, we don't need to do that. No.
I did think it was interesting that she tried to compare her column on like student health to Sex in the City.
Yes.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why he was like, no, thank you.
Carrie Bradshaw would never.
But it's never easy to pitch anything, and she did a pretty good job of like, you know, being like having a hook, because a lot of people, like it or not, you know, knew Sex in the City, and it like that's their only like foray into series journalism, is like what that show did. So it's like, I want to do a series like Carrie Bradshaw. And it also happens to be exactly what Carrie Bradshaw is doing. But
Except not at all, because she just has conversations about sex instead of making up lies. Ellie like walking back from that encounter being like, where the fuck is Dr. Sally?
Oh,
Dr. Sally could save them all. Yeah, it's not a good, for me, it's not strong, because not because of Ellie even, but just because of the fact that like I don't like them together. It's a it's a waste of Ellie cannot catch a break. Why is she always getting the toxic bullshit?
Because she goes for it again and again and again. Like, respectfully, that is a choice she is making. And like, I'm not trying to victim blame, but like, you know how you and I both have best friend trauma?
Mm-hmm.
You know how like we don't have shitty best friends anymore because we stopped letting people treat us that way?
Yes.
Okay, so Ellie needs to stop letting people treat her that way.
She does, and
only she can make that call.
She's also a kid who's like, just the first time a dude who's actually like has actually been like, I like you and I want to go out with you.
Sean liked her and wanted to go out with her,
but he didn't,
even though she wouldn't quit cutting for him.
Okay, but the way that he pursued her was, okay, you know, I'm not freaked out by the fact that you cut yourself. Let's be together.
I mean, I think that's better than I'm a creepy super senior.
But it's a little bit less that like she has not gotten the romance component of like, hey, I like you. I want to take you out. This is a romance thing. Like she was caught off guard by like the enemies to, like, they tried the enemies to lovers thing. It did not. That's not what that was. Like it was like predatory.
Does anybody else find it endearing that Sean straight up lived with her without adult supervision and was like, no, we don't have to have sex? I find that endearing. Or maybe he was just like, no, I don't actually want to have sex with you because I'm in love with Emma.
Oh, that's an option too. I feel like Sean and Ellie both, I mean, one of the reasons they ended up together, right, is they both had a lot of home stuff going on. So I feel like they found comfort within each other. So maybe that's a part of it too, of just like they were probably trying to support each other and not just make it all about sex. But that is an interesting fact, right? Because it's like they were unsupervised and they were having parties, but they didn't hook up. That says a lot for a high schooler.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that too, that environment was very much like they could have been
hosting orgies if they wanted to. Nobody was checking on it.
Their friends were like making out all over the place. And like, honestly, if it had been Sean and Amy, like, who knows? Like, and
it would have become the orgy house and a meth lab.
And a meth lab, probably. Amy just definitely has meth lab vibes. Yeah. She brings the meth lab vibes.
She brought the meth lab vibe. She's in the black hole now.
She's in the black hole now.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. girl. Hey, best friend Amy. Yeah, let me see about my notes, because I'm like, I like that they're giving Ellie more to do, but it's like, why is this what you're giving her to do?
Stacey's acting has gotten better, and the writing for Ellie hasn't gotten much better.
No, I think the awkward scene where she like bumps into Jesse and like spews prophylactics everywhere, which like they look. I wanted to take a screenshot, but I did just notice that they look like they're in a capsule or something, like that you would peel off for medicine. Like it looks like it's not in like the regular thin plastic wrappers like we have. I don't know if it's just because what the nurse was giving out, but I'm like, that would probably help it not go bad as fast. I wonder if that's a Canadian thing. I have no need to buy condoms, so I have no idea.
The next time that we travel internationally, we can buy Canadian condoms and blow them up like Jimmy and Ashley.
Blow them up like yes,
and then have a photo shoot.
We must. Oh my gosh, that'll be beautiful.
It was fine. It was fine.
I want to reiterate that Mr. Bossman has always been creepy, and it was never cute.
I hated that.
One note, fashion aside, Ellie looks really pretty this season.
She just redid her hair.
Her hair looks great. Her
coloring.
It's interesting too, because I was noticing like a lot of these kids, like, you know, they got taller and kind of like lost some baby fat, but Ellie came into the show like a beanpole and has since like I've noticed like how much fuller her face is, and I was like, this works for you. But like, I don't know, it gives her more like character. Her face has more character than it did, and I think that leads to her acting feeling less one note. Because it's definitely like, I think her acting has also gotten better.
Yeah.
But I think that like her face has more expression and character now than it did in season 2.
Yeah.
Ashley's also in this C plot.
Also looking really cute.
Yes, she looks very cute. They're eating. I've always had a problem with how they're eating their food, and I think it's just because when you're shooting a scene, you're supposed to be eating things like you have to eat things for multiple takes, so you're taking small bites. But it's like the way they like, he's a guy. Like I don't know. Like have you thought about pop something in the mouth doing it? Like it's just like they're trying to talk around the tiniest mouse bites of food, and it's just weird. It's like.
Yeah, it takes you out of it a little bit because it's like people have conversations when they eat, but you know that they're not like fully eating, so it takes you out of it.
I heard Dr. Cox from Scrubs once, the actor who plays him, say that like whenever he is given an option for what he wants for food, that if he's got to eat on screen, he asks for soup.
I was thinking soup.
Because it's actually really easy to never even take a bite of soup.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it's like a chunky soup. I love it like a French onion. It's got like pieces.
Well, yeah, but you just want something that like isn't gonna suck if you eat it, that you don't really have to eat because you're gonna do 8,000 takes.
But now I want French onion soup.
I mean, you should have that.
I want the French onion soup from the Skyline Tower in Niagara Falls.
We just, in case you can't tell, we just pretty much got back from vacation and we went to this stupid fancy dinner at a revolving restaurant.
Oh.
Because ever since I learned those were real, I've wanted to go one. Yeah.
Okay, because we went, I went to Toronto a few years and we ventured out to go to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. It was a Sunday, so it was ridiculously crowded because it's the weekend. Yeah, we did not go to any fancy restaurants. They used to have a restaurant in Chicago that rotated, but it no longer rotates. I forget which one it is.
Everyone was quipping Yeah, everyone was quipping about like, oh, this is better than this. This is better than the one in Toronto. This is better than the one here. I'm like, are you guys like revolving restaurant
Extraordinary.
yeah, like
Connoisseurs, yeah.
like
Right? And
why
there
are
are
you
people who do this regularly.
like I was really tripped out because there was a point where I almost tripped and fell in my little kitten heels because my little block heels because I was standing on the part that rotated and my one foot and the other foot was standing on the part that did not rotate. So I'm like, and I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? And I don't like heights, so like the 787-foot like jump up into the air was a lot for me, and I was like, I just want to sit down. I'm a little woozy, but once we sat down, the bread was phenomenal. The French onion soup was phenomenal.
Everything was
I wish
really.
that I got
really
I didn't
good.
of that.
I feel like when you have a gimmick like you're a fucking rotating restaurant, like
Mhm.
obviously the food can't suck, but it doesn't have to be fine dining, right?
Yes.
I'm not going
Mhm.
for the food.
Yeah.
It was one of the best meals I've ever had.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
great. That is not
Yeah.
common because normally you'll pay for the
Honestly.
ambiance.
Right.
Yeah.
So they feel
No.
like they get to be lazy off the other stuff because people will feel like because
Correct.
of the environment.
Yeah,
could
I
have
get to
been.
do this.
It was wasted on me. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat anything from the sea. And there was like, I had
also
such a.
don't.
You don't? Okay.
No, and I wish I did.
I think as I'm getting older, I'm starting to wish that I did, but it's like I put furikake in my my fucking my rice thing yesterday, and it was too fishy. I was like, no, cut the
Well, I was gonna
cameras.
ask-
I
I
like
was gonna
stupid.
ask who's an allergy. So it's
Mm.
does like you don't like
I
it?
had like a traumatic experience when I was like 6 where my father made me a plate of shrimp. I scarfed down the plate of shrimp, took 3 steps to put it in the sink and threw it up like
Oh, no.
emptied my entire like I still feel the ache in my every time I tell the story. I'm like, it hurt, man. And I was a baby, so I like it real I never felt anything like that before. I think probably that was the first time I really threw up. And I was like, no, I don't want to taste that
crazy.
taste. I don't want to
Mm.
know like nothing fishy and nothing from the sea. I'm like, no, thank you.
No, same.
No,
I mean,
I tell
have a
people it's
traumatic
an allergy.
experience.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And I will tell people it's an allergy as well because I'm like, because
I
otherwise,
understand that more. They're like, oh, poor baby. Oh, and I'm like, when I was younger, I used to be like, I'm not missing out on anything. But now I'm like, I was watching them eat like their like exposed lobster tail, their sea bass and everything. I'm like, I kind of want to
I'm
taste
telling you that sea bass would have been a
Over
good
here.
thing for you to taste. It was not fishy and it was so well cooked.
And I would kind of wish I had tasted it. But I'm
Okay,
such
Okay,
a,
well,
like,
we're just gonna have to go back to the
we're just
Skylon
gonna
Tower.
have to go back.
Oh man.
Oh, snap! That's such an inconvenience for me. But
So speaking of things that are fishy, Jesse's interest in this freshman virgin.
speaking of things that are fishy, indeed, yeah, I feel like, other than expressing my deep disdain for this, I've said everything I need to say about Jesse and Ellie.
Right. Thanks. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it, and it's not going away
It's not going away.
for some
Not
reason.
until I'm gonna be so happy to see Caitlin. It'll be the only
Caitlin's
time in my
coming in
life
to
when I'm like,
fucking
"Yes,
ruin."
Caitlin's here.
was that when
Shit,
Jesse officially went away?
Mm-hmm.
Because there was
Mhm.
also some dabbling. I don't like to
Oh,
spoil it.
no. There was
Other-
the Paige thing. He doesn't go
Right.
away, but he's done with Ellie. I think the Paige thing is after he
Okay.
and Ellie break up. Because it wouldn't
Hey.
make sense for it to be before. Remember when Paige decides that she should have her own version of dating for dudes?
Wow. Yeah, I really forgot about that. I think for my own safety.
Honestly.
Okay.
We didn't need it.
Like, this man gets around. Like, he just doesn't want to. He's like a cockroach. He's like popping back up. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Anybody else have anything on the C plot?
No, I feel like we
Um,
covered it all.
I hate it and I hate him. I think
Mhm.
absolutely covers everything that I
I don't think that anybody could say that any better. Like that was
Why did you say
poetic.
something so poignant? Yeah. Like And the B
Can-
plot can
I want to start with, this is a senior homeroom. These kids are seniors. Why is this so chaotic?
I was
Why was
thinking
that
that same
homeroom so
shit.
chaotic? Why is JT back in 7th grade? Hey, Liberty, guess how many pieces of gum I have in my mouth? Like, what are we doing here, buddy? What are we doing?
See, and you know what? Again, I feel like that's where they painted Liberty as the villain here. And I was like, but he is annoying, loud, and obnoxious. Like, why do y'all like him?
Why
Yeah.
did like
Because he died.
he got stabbed in a puddle of someone's piss, and now we've got to like deal with him being immortalized as like a really good guy. And he's
Even
not
though
like
he was a
bad-
shit friend to Toby.
He's not like
Yeah,
a
he was a
bad,
terrible friend.
but like he's
No,
white.
he is a menace to society, and Toby and
He's the
Liberty
menace.
in particular.
Poor Toby got the shakedown for his stocks and bonds as Bubby. Like he's like
He's been a bad friend to Toby since season 1, though, being like, let's look at porn, bruh. Let's do some ecstasy, man. Like, no, JT sucks.
Yeah. And he was too willing to leave him.
There's like one redeemable moment was being like, Ashley, I think Toby's over here. I think he's got some disordered eating habits. Like, someone look
His
into
friendship,
that was his only redeemable moment.
his friendship with Paige.
True.
Okay, we do talk
But
about
like,
that.
honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like very self-serving. It started off self-serving. He wanted to date her.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
finally he gave up
He
on it.
did.
He was nice
started
about it.
seeing her humanity or whatever.
But then, and it also led to him
Right.
even being more of an a-hole towards Toby, because now we're
Yes.
talking like, he's like, well, now I'm in the popular club and you're just never
Right.
going to fit in with us. And that's why you had a wet dream about Liberty.
Oh, that was such sweet justice, because like he just swore he was so
It was
cool.
like, you can't even be mad at Toby for like the stack of dimes comment. Like, it was a dick thing to say. And like, honestly, it's probably good for JT that he died so young, because that was going to be a complex that lasted forever.
I mean,
Wait,
even in this episode, don't
In
you
this
remember?
episode.
It
Mhm.
started
Yeah,
out like,
PJJT, that's
Like,
a lot of
what did-
letters.
for
Like, what
for
did-
such a little guy.
What did you hear?
And there's a very awkward pause that happens after that where I'm just like, what are we doing?
What's
Yeah.
going on here? I really feel like Mia was such a fucking jump scare.
I want to bring up, like, okay, so he says the thing about Mia is like a
Yeah.
homemade meatball sub with
Mhm.
spicy sauce and whatever. And like, Mia is pretty, and if I were a teenage boy, I would think she was hot, right? But like,
Mhm.
she's wearing really pretty modest clothing in all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's not on the Spirit Squad, so you don't know she's a cheerleader. Like, she seems very girl next door, but she has a kid. So is she only a spicy meatball sub because you know she's DTF?
Yes.
Because I feel
Right.
like she's only a spicy meatball sub because you know she's DTF.
Yes.
Also, we had meatball subs for dinner tonight, and as I was in the grocery
Ooh.
store, I seriously considered getting spicy marinara.
Spicy marinara sauce was
And
extra
yes,
spicy sauce.
we 100% had them because I watched it this morning, and I was like,
That
Babe.
sounds good.
That is
Right, you
funny.
did say you were getting meatballs. You did. I did not put 2 and 2 together. Literally, I'm the fact that that's such a good point. Like, she is the most, like, I would more compare her to like chocolate chip cookies. Like, she's sweet. She's not
But
like,
she's
at least that's how
giving-
she presents right now. Like, that's what she's presenting as, is very like girl next door.
she's giving me like
All-American.
season 1 Manny, but age appropriate wardrobe. You know, because she's not dressing like a 7-year-old or 7th grader, right? She's dressing like a senior.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got that same kind of cutesy, playful Manny thing going on, a young Manny thing going on. It's not, you know, it is not a season 3 Manny vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a sweet, like, you know, apple, like sweet as pie. Like, I'm thinking of like other things she would be than a spicy sub.
No, that's not it at all.
And it's like, I'm
Yeah.
getting all like desserts because
Like,
that's
I
how
would-
like
Like, I feel like Manny was a spicy marinara sub.
Yes.
Yes,
Why
that
did
feels
nobody call
accurate.
Manny a spicy? Like, that's what Craig should
They
have.
were too busy
That
calling
should
her
have
a
been
slut.
Craig's song. Thong girl, wrong girl, spicy meatball sub. Yeah, it's that is way more Manny's personality, and like Mia like has some teeth to her, obviously, but like that's more in her plot with Darcy. It's not really anything to do with JT, and he says that before the whole like, oh, I'm gonna like start a brawl at the at the pep rally or game or whatever, like whatever that is. I think it's just a game. I don't know. But that whole thing,
It's weird. It's weird. And I have to assume that sweet jelly lip JT is
Yeah.
only thinking that Mia is spicy because he knows that she's DTF because she's a teen mom. And that's disgusting, JT. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm glad you're dead, but like, I'm not going to lose sleep about it, dude.
Chris's sentiments exactly. Like I literally feel like I'm listening to Chris right now.
Like, cancel me, bitches. Stop listening. Die, JT.
Cancel me,
I,
bitches.
like, I do not even care. People can fight me on it. I respect that you like him. I don't get it. But okay.
I don't get it either.
But I'm not going to act like it's okay.
I did like a tier thing on TikTok of like all the Degrassi couples, like a handful of them, not all of them. And I ended up with Palix because, you know, the toxicity, I'm fine with it. Give me Palix. But I chose Claire and Eli over JT and Liberty. And someone's like, JT and Liberty over, or Claire and Eli over JT and Liberty. I'm like, yes. Not even because they're a better couple, just because like I can stand them on my screen. Okay, I don't like him with Liberty. Liberty deserves so much better.
Yeah.
And you know what? And they're always going in on my girl Liberty, and I was just like, y'all know why you go in on our girl Liberty. So like, let's just call it what it is. The girl was the B plot in her own pregnancy.
Thank you. Thank you.
We just finished like airing season 5.
Being so pissed off. Like the tail end of that season of being like,
we learn how JT feels about it. We learn how her brother feels about it. We learn how Toby feels about it. We learn how Danny's best friend Derek feels about Liberty's pregnancy.
Right, through his flashbacks of his own adoption. Like,
and fuck Derek.
Fuck Derek. Thank you. I hate you so much.
But then they come back for like Liberty, and I was going through the recap, so I'll always like see what the episodes or what they wrote for like the episode description. And I know for like Liberty's episode, it was like Liberty battle. Maybe in this era, it's like Liberty's battling PPD or PPD. And I was like, when was postpartum depression ever mentioned?
Right.
And when would you expect the 16-year-old people who are watching the show to be able to connect the dots? Like,
she's looking sad, because she's looking like she's depressed. Well, I feel like, first of all, having her just by herself and like looking at JT sadly does not indicate that she's going through postpartum depression.
Like, y'all needed to spell that out for me. Who wrote this? Who said that? It was never mentioned. I just thought she missed her boo, but now you're telling me she had PPD. Like, who?
She's seeing this wrong. Like, right? She's so embracing. She probably does, but like,
I never know.
We would not, like, they don't want us to.
Maybe we'll get
Liberty.
an episode about how Liberty's dad, maybe we'll get an episode about how Snake feels about Liberty's pregnancy.
How it's affected him. Now he's thinking about Spike. He's like,
what's also crazy about it is that, like, flash forward to the future when another character is not pregnant, but, you know, pretending to be pregnant. It's like, Mr. Simpson wants me to speak with Miss Sauvé. There's like that line about my pregnancy. And I was like, didn't nobody say that about Liberty? Once it was finally clear that it was out, it was just like,
JT made her speak to Miss Sauvé.
He did.
JT flipped his lip. He's like, you got to talk to somebody. It's not good. You haven't seen a doctor. She's like,
accurate statement. I guess, JT, broken clock twice a day, okay? He had
that's exactly what I was like, listen. that doesn't make you like, that doesn't make you better. Like, just because you gave her like the objectively right advice to give someone in her situation, like, you are pregnant, you have not seen a doctor, you should do that.
Yeah.
And we like I went into this not liking JT, but one of the things that I had never really like fully connected until this watch through, like, we know that like the reason she got pregnant is because they used the super giant magnum condom or whatever. And like, he knew he didn't need that. He put Liberty like in harm's way, physically and emotionally, for his own ego. And I get that he's a child, but you know what? Everybody wants to like talk about how Maya and Claire are the worst people ever. Fuck y'all, because what JT did is 100 times worse than everything that fucking Claire and Maya did combined.
Yeah. He was just like, hey, I know that like I'm JT stack of dimes York, but I'm gonna try this king size condom. Are you good with that? Stupid. And she's so in love with him that she's like, yeah, and she's fucking 16 years old. She's
15.
Like, 15. Right. Oh, right.
Yeah. And they never gave her anyone else to be in an actual relationship with. Like, anyone else she talked to was very short-lived.
We never got to see her in Towers, which would have been great. And I've been saying a lot as of late that like I feel like, at least for me, so much of my love for this show is built on the back of like my own filling in the gaps with my own headcanon.
You have to. If you don't, you're gonna go slightly crazy. Because does it make me feel better to hear that, okay, someone's like, maybe Liberty had PPD. Sure. If that was the intention, though, we were robbed. Like, if that was the intent, like, that would have been so, like, groundbreaking for them to depict teenage PPD.
Definitely.
Like,
that would have made them go there.
That would have been such a, like, refresh, like, it's not...
Or the complete break with reality that Liberty was having with her pregnancy.
Right. That
would have been really interesting to see.
Because, like, why her of all people ignoring that whole thing?
No, see, that makes sense to me because, like, she's always been this straight A student, doesn't get in trouble, all of that, and now she's, like, sucked up hardcore, and she doesn't know how to reconcile that with the reality she's always known. Like, I get it, and I wish that they had given it to us. Because honestly,
one line.
I think Sarah could act it.
She did, and they say like, oh, okay, we like that they gave storylines based on like the actors and stuff, so that's why Miriam and like Jake got a lot of stuff because they're good actors. And it's like, I think Sarah just wasn't given a chance. Like, she just wasn't given shit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a theater person, so, what do I know about bad acting, But, like, informally, what we're saying that Miriam was one of the better ones?
That's the consensus, yes.
I think
I
think early on she was, but as the writing for Emma gets progressively worse, Miriam gets more and more detached.
Because, like, I'm going to say that to this day, I still don't know if she was faking her anxiety about being pregnant with Sean's baby. Like, did she actually think she was pregnant? I don't know. I don't know if she was acting like she thought she was pregnant. Because then she was like, tests can be wrong. And I was like, is she trying to be pregnant, or does she really think tests can be wrong? I don't know.
I'm not.
They kind of. I forget like the way that we were talking about it in the opener about like how she just refuses to acknowledge the very literal like 1-2 thought process that like Peter could have planted things in other people's lockers. She doesn't ask one question, and it's like it doesn't really remind me of
that's not true. She does ask one, which is, Peter, did you do it?
Peter, did you do it? And he told me he didn't, so I believed him.
But it's like in that episode, I don't believe Emma when she says that she believes Peter. And I think it's because Miriam was just like, I'm sick of this shit. Because like if you look back to like mother-child reunion,
Mhm.
the acting is fucking outstanding in that episode. And like I
They had
think
something to work with then. They were
yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
think when she had stuff to work with, you know. But frankly, if I was her, I would be pissed about the eating disorder storyline because
I was
is it
gonna
just
say
Degrassi lore or did that actually like
that
come on the
happened.
back of her losing her sister?
No,
Mm.
yes. It's not that's what happened.
And like, yeah, no.
They're like, hey, guess what this new storyline's about?
Instead of getting Miriam the help she needed.
Oh.
She's like, what? What's it about?
Right, exactly. Imagine if your sister had had this, is how they pitched it to her, which would be
Mhm.
crazy.
Which would be really, really crazy. Yeah, I feel bad. And that's probably partially why she's like zoned out at this point. She's like, fuck you guys. Like, fuck you guys. I don't. And then they're writing Emma so stupid. Like they have her over there knitting, which is fine. But then they have her like the knitting like swapped her brain. Like she is now like lobotomized. And she's like knitting and not asking, not doing any sort
Not
of
asking
like,
Yeah.
questions.
like, how did Peter get into my locker when he doesn't have the combination?
I didn't even think about it.
Like, Manny's like, he has your combo? And she's like,
Manny's been here like quietly behind the scenes being smarter than Emma since the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
It's always
One-
Manny. It's
Yeah.
always, she's always like, huh, are you sure he's who he says he is? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
okay.
Always her in the background, like, that doesn't really make any sense.
Like, it's
You
like,
didn't answer your phone, so Manny was like, is this documentary on tonight? Bitch pulled out a TV guide.
she was like, bitch, that documentary is not on. Emma is at, like, we need to hack into her fucking computer. She is in distress. She is something going, like, Emma would be dead, as we've
Dead.
said many times.
Oh yeah.
Under somebody's like farmhouse in Yellowknife. Yeah, I feel really bad that Manny has to spend her time trying to save this girl from herself.
Again, though, not to victim blame, but she does it to herself because now as she's distancing herself from Emma, what's she doing? Becoming friends with
Fucking-
Darcy's dumbass.
Which is like, do you
Has
have
the
a
same
glutton
stuff
for
going on.
punishment? Yeah. Darcy is terrible. Darcy is like the worst.
She called you a slut last year. Like
And
that
it
wasn't 4 months ago.
It didn't take that much to get back right with you either. Like for me, that wasn't like you should have made.
She let you do her the mass.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still the cap. She didn't make you co-captain. She's like, no, I'm the captain. You're gonna you're gonna do all the work, and I'm gonna take the credit. So
Yeah, don't make me fight that bitch. Oh, I can't stand that. In fact, Darcy is also on my hate list.
Yeah.
While on the subject.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh, short shorts are too short. Those booty shorts, but we can move easier for all this. Fuck you, Darcy.
She's like,
She's
they
a-
changed the choreography. Like this is.
I feel like whenever Holly J shows up and she calls out Darcy for her stank nasty ass extensions, it was like it needed to be said.
Yeah, someone had to say it. She really deserved a Holly J when you think about it, because Darcy is really like, she's just a hypocrite and someone needed to tell her about herself. So
I agree with that. I feel like after she's like, yeah, those are very short, I'm like hawking on her hemlines. Like the rest of I'm like, bitch. I'm like, there's just no way that you're saying this, and then you're walking around with like 4 inches above your knee and stuff of skirt. It's like, why is it okay for you to walk around
Right.
like this?
Talking about, I like this picture because it shows because my thighs look good. And then Spinner got to tell her dumbass, that's not all they're doing, Darcy.
She is so judgmental of like people who have like because of Manny, being sex crimed, that literally having her boundaries pushed, having somebody take pictures without her consent, that's bad. But no, like, and Mia, you having premarital sex and that baby, you both going to hell. That's bad. But like, it's fine if I like take pictures for guys on the internet as long as I protect it with the password. And
they're just looking.
They're just looking. Like, has she not like met a boy?
Right.
Has she not like?
And if anything, girl, doesn't your little sect or whatever you're into, don't they tell you that you're giving boys impure thoughts?
Right. I would I would be very surprised that they don't tell her that, because of all that she's saying about like, oh, the shorts are too short, and like we don't need to, like, just drawing attention, we don't want people to think we're dirty and things like that. Like, the things that she says are so judgmental to other people when she doing the same shit. I'm looking at her sideways because she stole her little sister's uniform. Why did you steal that little girl's uniform? Why did you take Claire's uniform? Why are you up in there? Like that is a literal like child's uniform that she wears to school, and you don't think that that's fucking weird and that you're wrong for that shit?
Is that what
she's literally making points?
Yes,
that's funny.
Yes.
She is. She's selling it.
Yes, Chris, she is up in there. She's like stealing Claire's laundry. That's the fucking. She like
it's softcore, but it is.
It's so bad, and I'm like, poor fucking, like, she is so deluded that she is not, that she's on like holier than now because that they're just looking. That's all they're doing. That's not all they're doing, Darcy. Spinner's about to like flip a table over. Spinner's like, are you serious?
I remember when we went through this episode, and my biggest takeaway was like the fact that Spinner's dumbass has to tell you, it's like, look, Spinner's not. I mean, what did he fail English 2-3 times?
What kind of idiot fails his own life?
But yet here he is with the wherewithal to be like, girl, the internet is not private ever, and that's not all we're doing. Like, when
why does Spinner Mason?
What it is.
Why does Spinner Mason have to educate you on the dangers of the internet? And how password does not protect you. If two freaking juniors can hack into your shit, off for 3 summers of tech camp.
My mom's biggest lesson when I was younger was always like, if you put it in writing, it's never gone. Stop doing it. I got in trouble because I had a notebook that I used to pass back and forth with a friend, and I think I had written some disparaging remarks about the teacher. Something about like she ain't give her husband any. Both her and her husband both went to the school. Middle school was the worst, and I was like, she probably ain't giving her husband any. That's why he's a jerk. I mean, I'm saying it like I was typing it, but it was like 2001, so I was writing it. And my mom was like, stop putting crazy shit in writing. Stop doing it. It never goes away.
I like that Snake is like, Darcy, I can literally see every move you make on any school computer.
Girl,
the fact that she's like, I know we're not supposed to use those in school. What is wrong with you? Like, the fact that you just like straight up like, I know I was breaking the rules. I know. Yeah.
It looked a little bit like Snake. Snake looked like he was having a PTSD flashback. And like, I think my notes say Snake looks like he's saying, quote, I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
100%. That was my thought too. Like, no one, so like the computer is still in Darcy's room. No one watched season 1, episode 1. Like, no one has the wherewithal to know that the computers don't go in the kids' rooms anymore, like 6 seasons later. Like,
because the fact that the resolution was they're gonna have to take the computer out the room. It's almost like we've been here before.
It is. It is. It feels so like this story has been told before. Yeah.
And it's just like, when Spinner is the voice of reason, you need to re-examine everything. It's like, you know that part in Trapped in the Closet when Rufus and Kathy are like arguing about like the truck thing and whatever, and R. Kelly's still there for some reason, and he's like, y'all need to explain it. I'm gonna start firing bullets. Like, what is this shit that's happening? You got like 5 minutes. And like, when R. Kelly is the voice of reason, you need to re-examine your life.
Oh my gosh, Caroline. The way that Trapped in the Closet has been way too much of a relevance in my life lately. I don't
told Fierce
like
about your neighbor, and he was like, what the fuck happened to that guy?
Yeah, story time. This is when I realized I am not hood adjacent. I live in the hood. I don't know why I needed to be refreshed on this, but one of my neighbors was just going through it on his porch the other weekend and like blasting only Trapped in the Closet, the first chapter, it throughout our neighborhood.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
goodness.
multiple times. I was so fucking upset. I was like, what is this sound system? I need to know, but fuck you. Because I could feel the bass shaking my house. It shook my house. I had to call the noise ordinance people. I'm like, come and get this man. They're like, is he having a party? And I'm like, a party of one. He is on his porch going through it. Like, blasting.
That is wild.
I was so upset.
I just don't understand how you stop. Like, why are you just playing chapter? Like,
he's like, this is all I needed to hear.
Just remind me, where does chapter 1 end?
It's like, it's
because it's not. I pull back the covers. Oh my god, a rubber.
No. It's not. It's very anticlimactic. It's I think I have.
It's like is it when Rufus is opening the door to the closet?
No, it's not even the closet opening yet.
It was a rubber. A rubber. Was that?
It's not that. No, R. Kelly's still in the closet at the end of chapter 1. I pull back the covers. Oh my god, a rubber.
Was that what he said? Or maybe it was a man. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It was a man. Is that what he
I need
says?
to know what the neighbor was going through if they were using chapter 1.
Absolutely. You're right.
Yeah, no, it's... Okay, so I just found out recently that his royalties go to his victims as well. I'm not going to be streaming this shit.
I was about to say, wait a minute, this person was streaming R. Kelly. He wrong.
And he's wrong. And he also was streaming it on like Pandora or something. He had commercials because he would fuck me up when he would lower it down. And I would think that he was like stopping for like 2.5 minutes. No, then it just like scares the shit out of me again because it's
7 o'clock in the morning and the rays from the sun will see.
Pandora ads is wild.
My dad insists on doing YouTube music, even though I have added him to my family so that he can have access to my Apple music. He refuses.
That's funny.
He refuses.
Someone with the aux and the ads is wild.
I took my dad out to dinner last night and he was like asking about the podcast and what is a podcast. And then as we were wrapping up, he was like, how can I listen to it? And I was like, how do you listen to music in your car? He goes, the radio. I said, you don't use your phone? He goes, oh, I use Pandora when I'm working. And I said, okay, so you can find us on Pandora. You're not going to get it at all.
Mm-hmm. I finally found the end of it. It's he's opening the closet. He's opening the closet. That's the closet. Now he's opening the closet.
Trapped in the Closet. I have a largely ironic but slightly unironic love for Trapped in the Closet. I'll never listen to it again. I think I told Avis the first day of my honeymoon, we were in Amsterdam and we stopped for lunch and the restaurant's playing just like American pop on the radio. And they played like the first 4 chapters of Trapped in the Closet. And it was our first day in Amsterdam. My husband's never traveled internationally before. It's been a little bit of a rocky start. He's kind of stressed out. He's trying to talk to me and I'm like, I need you to just be quiet until this is done. This may be the last time I ever hear this. Like, thank God my mind is a steel trap for useless things like the bulk of Trapped in the Closet. So I don't need to like stream it. to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, ain't nothing
That's-
like the real thing, baby.
Jesus.
It was a phenomenon.
It was. And
Yes, he took it so seriously.
I didn't realize like the magnitude, I think, because I have largely, you know, when you experience things in real time, you don't get to like
Mhm.
look like binge it or even really look back on it because you're like, I was there, I don't need to revisit. But the fact that there are 12 chapters of Trapped in the Closet, and I know that it goes
I
off
don't
the
think there's
fucking
only
rails.
12.
At least in this, he makes more. Does he make more? Oh,
That's
right,
so
1 through
concerning.
12. Jesus Christ, that is true. That's probably why R. Kelly needed to be stopped. And some of that neighbor
33
got
chapters.
33.
No.
R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet series consists of 33
Nope.
chapters released from 2005 to 2012. 7 years this man spent releasing new chapters of this, while there were plans for an additional 40 chapters. Not 40 chapters total, an additional
What is wrong with him?
40.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
He was like, I'm just gonna keep going when no one else is paying attention.
The entire
Forgotten.
runtime is 3 hours and 57
Absolutely
minutes.
not.
That's longer than Les Miserables. That is almost an hour longer than Les Miserables. I can't.
Absolutely not, indeed. Because Jesus.
R. Kelly walked so Lin-Manuel Miranda could run.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, we super lost the plot. We do that here on
We
Your
do
Mom's
that.
podcast.
It is something we do, but it's okay because Chris Sharpe has a toddler to wrangle. So she is doing that. So it was good that we had a little bit of break.
She's in here now. She still hasn't taken her bath.
And we're back.
She's like, I'm rebelling.
That's all you can do as a toddler.
like
You got very little autonomy. You got to rebel when you can.
Seriously,
Absolutely.
though.
We just got in a fight over what she's wearing tomorrow. And I had to tell her it's going to be hot tomorrow. You actually can't wear your long sleeves, long pants, winter vest, bluey outfit. You can't wear it. It's going to be 90 degrees.
She's like, but Mom, it's bluey.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a cool outfit. I'd be pissed too.
Absolutely. She's here being nosy right now. You can't see her.
The way
She's
that
here
she
being
slid
nosy
in is
slide
so
in the camera.
funny.
I'm a Vermonter. Like, it was 54 degrees when June started, but like mid-April, when there was still snow on the ground, I hit a point. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing winter anymore. It's dresses. I'm not pulling out the tights. Like, no sweater. Thank you. So I totally sympathize with your daughter.
She's like, I want to have a discussion about why I'm wearing what I'm wearing tomorrow.
It's a battle. But we're having the battle tonight, so we don't have to have it tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning.
I think,
when we need to leave.
Right. I think that's good. Everybody get on the same page when you have that, because in the morning the energy is so different. It's so different.
It's like, we need to leave.
Yeah. So cute. I
hate Darcy and Spinner's relationship, but I think that dating Darcy, like, the experience of having done that was good for Spinner. Like, that is so much of Gavin Reginald Mason's, like, character development right there. Because, like, he really, like, he's like, no, you don't want to have sex. I want to be with you anyway. Like, I respect that. It's cool. We're abstinent. He was still at Friendship Club after she was hoeing all over the place.
Because he actually commits to it, and he's like, I thought this is what we were doing, and I think he finds his own like comfort in it. And he's really looking at her like, she crazy. Like, why are you trying to jump my bones? Like, why are you doing this? Like, 2 weeks ago, You were upset with me for not respecting
Well, 2
your
weeks
boundaries.
ago, last season, she was doing it. Like, she does this thing where it's like, when she's hot and heavy, she wants to be hot and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't go any further than that. But she's going
Mm-hmm.
to try and push it further than that. And it's like, it's so indicative of like the issue with purity culture. Because like, see, like, you're a teenage girl. She's what, 15, 16? Like, it is normal for you to be having like sexual curiosity and desires and whatever at this point. And for you to just be like, this thing makes me shameful, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then the mental gymnastics behind like telling herself it's okay, telling herself she's not cheating, because she is 100% cheating on Spencer.
She's 100% cheating, and then she's like, no, it's fine. I like, these are just guys. I don't know these guys. And then he's like, so you don't know they're random dudes on the internet? And she's like, no, I do. I know one of them. It's like, so you're cheating. Like, none of this is good.
None of this is good, Darcy.
None of this is good. It's actually like really crazy that you turn around and do this, and like, you're allowed to you're obviously
when last week you wouldn't let the best fucking person to walk through those gym doors onto the Spirit Squad because she had a baby.
Yes, which is crazy, because how did all those other girls get on the squad when we saw that they were terrible?
Because they weren't teen mothers.
Literally, one girl crawled off of the mat. Like, she crawled away. And like, they have one person with competence, and they're like, no, you're a teen mom, sorry.
You split your legs the wrong way, you can't be on this team.
Right.
Like,
but I'm gonna take pictures in a bikini and heels and knee-high fucking sheer black stockings.
And my sister's schoolgirl uniform.
That was some outfit. I just want to let you guys know that she told me to prepare for my fashion outfit.
Yes.
Okay? And that was one of my outfits.
Yeah.
It was a look. It was certainly a look of some kind.
She snapped on it. She was like, I'm going balls to the wall. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it all. It's very bold to, like, how bold of you to say that short shorts are not appropriate for
athletic. Right, when we saw the bikini you bought for the Jesus camping trip, like, don't you have a duty to present Christian girls as not dirty?
Why are you bringing a string bikini to a Christian retreat?
It made Jay very happy.
Jay's like, ooh. Yeah, it's not right. Like, you're pleasing Jay. You're like, I have so many issues with her being so ready to like tell people, okay, this is wrong, your lifestyle's wrong, and then she turns around, she's like, I'm gonna root through my sister's laundry, and I'm gonna go to a guy's house who literally just got off of house arrest for taking pictures against someone's like consent. Like, I'm gonna go over there and let him take pictures of me. And immediately he's like, oh, are you getting naked? And she's like, I don't do that. Darcy, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And then she's sending those pictures to Spinner. Oh, you see, this is where I get on my like Peter hate shit, because then like, why would he have sent those pictures to Spinner?
Right.
That man
because he's a piece of shit.
And like, Manny tried to warn your dumbass.
Yeah,
she did. She's like, stay away from him. He's a piece. He is literally bad news. And like, she is like, oh no, he's fine. I know him.
And the way that he was like, Peter's like, you're just he said something to her. It looked like the devil in you's trying to get out, or the sexy schoolgirl, whatever he said.
Yeah,
nasty, and I hated it.
Yeah, it was great. Why does he always have this like nasty, like saying the most off the cuff shit moment with these ladies, and then like shit that's anybody's gonna smack the taste out of his mouth for? Why do you think you can say that shit to me? Like, I will backhand you like your mother should have.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It's like he says whatever he wants in those situations, and also who keeps giving him a camera? Like, I generally don't understand why
He
he's
would never
allowed to
touch
have
another
one.
camera. Seriously, Miss H.
Well, because
parent
he
shit-
did his 5 weeks of detention.
Fuck that, man. The way that it does her job and not like she does not really parent in
Right.
this 2-parter, but at least she's like, sir, this is a school. You cannot just walk up in here.
Right.
Yeah, but if she had known that it was one of the girls that's going to lead her poor baby boy astray, she probably would have been like, yeah, she's right over there, sir.
Yeah.
That was so crazy. That man really waltzed in that school. And this is
Mhm.
like, ugh.
Mhm.
I can't believe she didn't report that though.
Mhm.
Like in advance. Like, girl, you didn't call anyone like, hey, this random man just walked into the school. Maybe someone should go follow him. Like,
Right. Like, he's like, it's about to be dismissal. There's about to be a bunch of kids in the
this is
street.
a problem,
Like,
right?
this is a problem. But she's like, I
Well,
got him
we
out of the school.
know-
My work is done.
Well,
Right.
exactly. See, we know that Daphne is not a girl's girl. So she's probably
not.
like, whatever one of my students has this creepy man looking for her probably deserves it, but it can't happen on school property.
Yes, as long as I can keep them off my property, then I'm like clear. Yeah.
Probably
Meanwhile,
deserves it.
Her son's like a predator and on her campus, but it's fine. Like,
He's just looking for more people. Oh, one thing that pissed me off, because during the whole like Manny and Darcy photo shoot, and she's like, no, I want revenge. I hate how they're like, oh yeah, I want revenge. Like, bitch, you were like drunk and like he took advantage of you, and the show is trying to be like, oh, me taking consenting like risque photos of you is an equivalent to like
right.
Yeah, no, it.
like, no, that's not.
I'm
that
not
doesn't
gonna
make it
lie.
okay. Y'all are not cute for this. Y'all think that y'all ate with this. You think that was like no. Manny keeps having to take so much shit, and she keeps having to take crap. Like, can somebody please, justice for Manny? Can somebody please like give her something?
If there's one thing Manny is gonna do, it's catching a stray.
Yeah, every time.
Because let's go back to that bitch Emma being like, at least I'm not getting pregnant. Bitch.
Yeah.
No, you're just getting gonorrhea in your fucking throat.
You're
It's
just
like-
getting yeah.
And I don't like the STI shame, but you know what? You deserve that gonorrhea of your throat, Emma, okay? Because that was foul.
She was like, I'm going, because she got her little bracelet, was like, I'm going to go back and actually do the thing and get the gonorrhea.
Wait,
It's
no,
like,
nobody made you suck Jay's dick.
nobody made you suck Jay's dick. You actually had like so many opportunities not to suck his dick.
I
And
can't
like,
imagine.
at least when Manny was getting pregnant, I just almost said pregnant.
Pregnant.
When Manny was getting pregnant, he was telling her he loved her, right? Like, she was dumb to believe it, but he was saying it. Like, what did Jay have to offer besides
a
a
bracelet.
van crawling with scabies and a bracelet?
I can't imagine begging to suck someone's dick for a bracelet.
And
that
a
is
dick that you
low.
know was probably at least a little
a dirty
funky.
dick. I'm begging to suck a dirty dick.
That is an all-time low. Give me a grippy sock vacation low.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's where she lost it. That's where she was like,
You
I just-
absolutely right.
begging to suck gonorrhea dick. It's bad. It's hard out here, Emma said.
Have you guys seen She's Too Young?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
of
several
course.
times.
Like,
Mhm.
Miriam, was this
I
text
saw it.
messaging?
I saw it for the first time, like within the last year, because we did it for
Oh,
Film Club.
That's a
I was like,
treat.
this is
Right?
golden. How did I miss this
Oh my
one?
god! I
It was
used to
so
love
good.
all the teen pregnancy movies on Lifetime, or like the teen. Like I don't.
I know.
don't
I used to
what's
do
wrong with me
like.
at the age of
Remember, they would
12.
do like movie marathons on
Yes.
Sundays.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
Murder-
how I
yeah.
Murder
spent
Your
my
Husband
Sundays.
Sunday.
You have to. It's when it's like, it's best when it's the little crisp outside. Got a little. You open up the window, have your little couple movies, popcorn. Oh, I love a Lifetime movie Sunday.
I
Yeah,
remember
man,
it's so good.
one week
Mhm.
the theme was rape, as
Jesus.
was often the case.
That's what
And in the first movie, Kelly Kapowski is the victim, and the rapist was that guy Viper from Uncle Jesse's band that DJ Tanner dated for a little while. And then the second movie, which was called Freshman Fall or She Cried No, it's DJ Tanner, and the perp is Mark Paul Gosselaar, Zach Morris.
Zach Morris.
I was like, this is kind of fun lifetime. I see what you're doing here.
Right. So many good ones, and what like
She Cried No is not a good one because as it turns out, the only thing Candace can play is DJ Tanner. Like I remember there's a scene when she finally talks to somebody and she's like, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I feel like I'm losing it.
But she brought it for the lifetime of it all. She was like, I've gotta bring what little I have to bring to this.
Lifetime is her
and what little I have to bring is Lifetime. Is DJ Tanner.
It's DJ Tanner. This is what she's been playing that role since she was like 8. You know, she's like, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else in me. Yeah, and it's
how does Darcy end up dating Peter? Like, does she still not realize how much danger he helped her put herself in?
Yeah,
encouraged her to put herself in. You're muted.
Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, it's someone's out here screaming. So
yeah,
no, you're fine.
What an old person mistake. But anyway, what was I gonna say? That was crazy to me because it was like, girl, he put your life in danger. That man showed up to your home, and you're over here like, well, he helped me out. I think he was doing community service or something. And he met her in the park.
His court-ordered community service.
His court-ordered.
He might have paid the pie for the
and it's not that long after this because he still doesn't have his license.
And he's just out here.
And he's like offering to give her a ride, and like, it's not that long after this, honestly.
Because then he got in trouble for driving. And she kept being like, we're done. And I don't understand how she ended up being like, ugh. He's just so charming.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. Like, I like him just slightly.
That could have gone
about to go into prison, the prison system.
That could have gone so much worse for you. Her parents weren't home.
Yeah.
Like, that guy could have hurt her. That guy could have hurt Claire.
And
Peter was just like, yeah, no, I know this guy.
Peter's the worst. He's like that, and we don't even talk about the false sense of security that he lulls Darcy into. And I mean, of course, Darcy is dumb to believe it, but he's like, yeah, I know this guy. He's our age. Like, he plays soccer. Like, I know this guy.
We went to prep school together or whatever.
He just could have said nothing.
He could have said nothing, but he's bored. He's bored, and he's so bored. He's getting A's in everything. He's getting A's in everything, and he's just so fucking bored. So I'm going through all the blogs, and I'm like, okay, Darcy, there's a potential here to dox you.
Right.
And like,
he's a mastermind, actually.
Something's wrong with this guy. Something is really wrong with him. He's preying on Darcy, talking about, I've read every blog of every kid in this boring school. He's weird.
He is weird. And
he's
it's like
so weird.
He's forgetting why he has so much free time. You have so much free time because you literally just shared Manny's nudes, and now you're using your free time to bring in like Darcy into your like OF pimp nonsense. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
he's the guy who like you went to high school with, who like, if 20 years after graduation you see his face on the front page of the paper because he has a basement full of dead sex workers, you're gonna go, that tracks.
That I believe, and I'm not surprised.
Don't doubt it for a second.
Yeah, no, he had way too much going on for a high schooler.
And it's like, you're way too cavalier, Miss H. You're way too cavalier for someone who clearly has like the next sociopath of his generation, like under your roof.
There's literally no remorse. There's no understanding of like the gravity of the shit that he does. Like, these are people's lives that you are ruining. literally
Yeah.
ruining everybody's lives, eating all the steak. It's bullshit.
And like Darcy, and I feel bad for Manny again because Manny keeps getting brought into such like she cannot escape Peter. Peter's everywhere, and now he's on her spirit squad,
Yeah.
and she's
Yes,
like,
she can. She can go find another hobby.
he needs to, because I'm pissed off that Darcy's like, I don't want Mia on the team, so I'm gonna put boys on the team instead. When that's not how shit works. Bring It On taught me that co-ed and same-sex squads are judged differently in competition. So there's no way that she'd be able to make that motherfucking change and still compete the way they competed against who they were supposed to compete against at regionals or wherever the fuck they were going. Darcy's full of shit, and so is this show.
I love with the intel, because the way I would have never known that.
I was a cheerleader.
Oh, you should
so
have
I was
heard me when
obsessed with
Caitlin was
cheerleading.
buying Joey's house.
Oh right, you're like, that's not how that works. You cannot just have an
An
anonymous buyer.
offer.
She's like, that's not how any of this works. Yeah, I'm deeply annoyed that she's like, I just had an idea. George Bush was a cheerleader, you know.
I don't know, is that how she thinks that's a selling point? Like there wasn't some other notable male cheerleader. You had to go with
that
like
people cared
It's
about.
just him.
It's just George. And like I'm good on that, and I'm good on you having random dumbass ideas like stealing your sister's uniform and finding fishnets from wherever and like random string. Like please just stop having ideas and sit your ass down.
Wait, why does this girl have like multiple pairs of like sexy knee highs? Like they're not socks; they are knee high stockings.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Why?
well, why?
Your mom didn't buy that for you.
Mm-hmm. I feel
No,
like
and
that
it's like
is that
just
is
go to second base, Darcy. Like that'll hold you for a while when you're a virgin.
Mhm.
Slowly make your way around the bases. It's fine.
it's okay.
You'll be graduated by the time it's like time for Spinner to marry you. Except instead you fucked that up for Peter and $200.
Mm-hmm.
Put my
Jesus.
sweet baby angel Claire in harm's way.
Yeah. Claire and like we get Mia and Claire in this two-parter. I'm like two characters that go on to like be way too significant to this to this series.
Mhm.
Like we just get dumped on us, and I'm like, oh, there's Mia. Oh, there's Claire. Great. And then Isabella as well. One of our episodes earlier, when they had the guinea pig episode with Miss H and JT was like, I prefer this Isabella, and I stand by that. That Isabella was far better than this child. But
I do want to say, and it's like the very end, and we can jump back, but because I just thought of it because Claire, I love Claire. But her whole line at the end with Darcy, where she's like, a person can be good and mixed up all at the same time. And like the contrast of the two of them as Christians is really interesting to me. Because like, I know it seems like Claire is actually reading all of the Bible, not skipping over things.
She is so smart. I'm like, who is this diva? Why doesn't she show up in 2 years when she is actually on the show? Like, why is she why is she so great in this like once like couple scenes, and then she like is emotional support, she's not judgmental, she's like, and then she just completely shows up like different, just very different. My boo keeps freezing. Girl, it's okay. We're about to transition into the thing, so you'll pop back in.
Oh dang,
It's
she
okay.
definitely did freeze.
She did. I don't know what it is. She's trying this new mic. This new TikTok mic, so perhaps it's fucking with the overall functionality of her shit. I don't know. But I am just gonna check my notes. I personally feel like we've beaten this horse, so I'm going to see if I have anything else to say. Do you guys have anything else to say about the A, B, or C plots?
I think I said everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wraps it for me.
Darcy's a judgy bitch.
She
Peter's a
is.
demon.
She's a hypocrite. She just like no reason to
Yeah.
get so much of Darcy and Peter, but we're going to be getting so much of Darcy and Peter. And I hate that for me. I hate that for Caroline. Hate that for us all.
I hate
Yvette,
that they bring them
Sorry,
in as such
guys.
villains.
Yeah.
they do. And they're good at being villains.
Who's villains?
Peter.
Darcy and Peter. I was doing our little
Mhm.
wrap up to see if we had anything else to say about the three plots.
Let me go through my notes really quickly, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I liked when Peter said, "Why would you want to be with a boring Christian guy?"
She
Because
made
like Spinner is
that
literally
boring
only
only a boring Christian guy because of her.
Yes. She built a man for that one for sure.
And then she's like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go.
I also want to say that I think that it was shitty of Darcy to upload those pictures to the internet, password protected or not, without consulting Manny.
Without talking to.
Oh, yes.
Well,
yes.
yeah, that's true. Because Manny's very exposed. She don't give a fuck about Manny.
Yeah, even
nobody gives a fuck about Manny.
Yeah,
nobody gives
except for Jay Hogarth.
Well, we're not quite there yet, but you are right. Jay's in the wings.
And
He's waiting.
Snake gives a shit about Manny.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Spike doesn't. Spike could give fuck all. Spike is off trying to fucking support this family. She's stressed out.
He's tired of them.
Well, that's just because Spike is getting a little old for exotic dancing. My headcanon is that because she's such a bad stylist, as evidenced by Emma's hair up until very recently, that like, and we know that like Fancy was at her wedding and she claims she knows her from work. So I think that hairstylist is just Spike's cover.
I do like that conspiracy. I'm not
she's
mad
a
at
woman
her.
of the night.
Emma started doing her own hair and suddenly it looked good. Great even.
All right. So we good to mosey on over to the fashion corner?
I'm ready to mosey on over.
Yes.
It is quite light for me, so I'm good if someone else wants to start, or I have one.
You only have one? That's crazy.
Well, because I figured everybody else was gonna. It's a very Darcy heavy episode, and I just don't care. So I'm like, I don't care.
I have two, but they're all Darcy, so that's kind of where I was.
Yeah,
I
right.
I was paying attention.
I figured guys were gonna cover the Darcy that I didn't care about, so I only have one.
Well, since you only have one, why don't you start?
It's Mia. It's Mia. Poor baby Mia. Why are they dressing her in that same tank top and those same shorts 2 days in a row to work out in? And then they have her interacting with JT like that's just the clothes that she's walking around in school in. That same damn tank top. I clocked it. I'm like, poor
change.
girl, no outfit change. Like pool, bus, club, another club, no outfit change. Like, she's out here. They threw her into the show with one tank top.
No.
They're like, go ahead, boo, do it.
You're not wrong. I did say earlier, mine was, and I didn't even realize it until I saw Terry's screenshot, that it definitely is Claire's uniform. I didn't realize two different looks. Yeah, came out
right.
Seriously, so funny.
Get you a uniform that can do both.
Yes. That's when it comes in handy sharing a room with your sister, I suppose. You can easily nab their clothes. Yeah.
Oh, poor. Yeah.
Well, and Darcy's so much taller than Claire. that like her reasonably length like elementary schooler skirt is going to be fine on her, and then super tiny on Darcy.
Mm-hmm. She had to add that tie as well.
Right?
It's
That is
just
funny.
it's a lot. And it's
She
weird.
knew what she was doing.
She knew exactly how to style herself. No one helped her with that.
I
She
hated
was
most of Darcy's outfits this episode, honestly.
yeah. There was only one that stood out for me, and then I was like tired of trying to get a screenshot for it, and I was like, "Fuck it."
Is it the green top with the mini skirt?
Yeah,
And even that's not great.
it's not.
My screenshot has like the fading away credits on it.
Oh, that's a good screenshot. That's a good screenshot.
I also screenshot that outfit, but I got her from her back when she was talking to Snake. I'm gonna cut
They
this.
do a lot of up and up
On her.
on her.
They do.
There. If you
They
guys
do
see
that.
the document,
Yeah.
you can see it.
I fear I want to put the DOP in jail. Because like, why are you panning up this like 17-year-old girl's body like this? Like
every week.
Every week, and then she is the only
Darcy's
person
not even in the A plot or the B plot.
She's been in a fucking bikini more times than anybody else. Like
combined.
Yeah. Nobody else is in a bikini. Like she's literally posing on a tree in a string bikini with her foot. Like she looks like, and the way it's not. Yeah. Very.
Why do
skimpy.
Darcy's parents like? It's weird to me that Darcy owns this many bikinis.
Yeah, especially considering the camp that she was going to and being so religious.
Right, and who the parents are and how like strict they are.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
All my screenshots that I got of Darcy are I had two. It's when she's layering a lot of stuff because like this was of the layering times. So it's like the brown tie front top like over the white shirt.
So bad.
Like
yeah.
Over the white shirt, over the white cami.
Yeah,
like, that was one of mine.
Layers. And even like the last one when they're walking to their house before they meet the creepy Adams guy, she's wearing like the coral shirt with a tie over shirt on top and a skirt. Like all the layers.
That outfit can we talk about how the piping at the bottom of that skirt so perfectly matches like the peach top that she's wearing?
The detailing.
Like it looks like she bought that together. Like that's an outfit.
And I wouldn't doubt it back then that if it was like made together and like sold on like one hanger.
Right. The convenience of that.
I do want to say that I thought that Liberty looked really pretty in the purple that they showed her in the homeroom scene.
Yes. She also looks pretty because she is wearing, I don't know why because I think I said blue, but Mia's top is, or her tank top is like purplish. Because I know Liberty is wearing like a it's purple too. And I'm like, why are they dressing them in the same color in different shades? Because they have her looking all sad. But like when she goes to talk to JT at her his locker, she's got a cute little curly ponytail and like her bangs are all cute. Like she looks really cute and well put together. We don't really see her outfit that much, but I'm like, I like the way they're styling her hair. And she looks way like to me, if it's Liberty or it's Mia, why is she the oatmeal? I actually like oatmeal though. So fuck you, JT. I like oatmeal. It's over.
Well, JT likes oatmeal too.
He just takes too fucking long to realize it, you bitch. All right, I'm done.
Oh, JT, he is a little bitch. Yeah, I don't have any more.
Well,
so I guess that means it's time for my favorite corner, which is the one where the shots get fired.
Pew, 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 pew.
Shots fired.
Nice.
The corner where we fire the shots. I have a good amount, but I fear we should try to rapid fire. How how did you guys do with the shots fired?
I feel like I had a bunch for episode 1, then I was like, I feel like these might be obvious, and then one for episode 2, but I was looking forward to this segment because they do have a lot of good ones, so happy to do rapid fire
Yeah.
and then see where we move off if everyone has the same ones or different ones.
Yeah, I saw Terri.
Yeah, we usually,
overlap.
yeah.
We tend to have overlap as well. So I started
Whoever wants to start.
fashion, so anyone else can start. Shots fired.
Okay.
Nothing about you is good. Don't talk to me.
I actually have 3 before that.
Me too. Well, no, I have not 3, but I have a couple.
So I have Why Are You So Addicted to Writing a Dumb Blog Nobody Reads? And there's a whole online community of people who are 100 zillion times less annoying than you are. And it's good you have friends. So it's good you have friends somewhere, even if they are invisible.
I have 2 before that. Well, 2 after that and before the Emma. Do you have 2 anything before that, Terri?
I don't think so. I feel like mine falls after that.
Okay. I have Darcy saying, "That's why I love being captain," and Manny saying, "Is it possible I'm actually missing Paige Michaelchuck?"
I also threw that one. There was some around here.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was a consideration.
I feel like mine was from the middle because it's just a soul you're missing.
Yeah. Okay is not a Peter word. Try psycho, serial killer, satanic in your language. I'm right here, Manny. I do have ears, you know.
Yes.
The satanic in your language was so perfect to me.
Yes.
It's not a standard shots fired, but I gotta give it to Snake. It's like a self-deletion shot fired. The way that he says, "It's hard to drive maintenance day. Can you stand the excitement?" I can't.
I have Shantae with the "So that's your great idea, turning Spirit Squad into Dork Central." And Manny saying, "As if I'm letting you pick me up. I've seen more graceful camels."
I had that one. Yeah, maybe, but I've got twice the hump.
I had Manny being like, "This whole boy idea is officially dead. They're all going home. Home. Go."
Nobody moves. Just stare at her. My last one for part 1 is Manny saying an online admirer paying for photos. That's not creepy at all.
Right.
But I have others for part 2, but if there was other ones for part 1.
That was all I had.
That was all I had too. I feel like we got literally all of them that I would have said.
I had wimps lift weights and cheerleaders lift people.
Yeah, right. That's a good one.
And then I also have when Peter's talking to Darcy in the hallway the first time, and he says the thing about her shorts again, and she's like, "Good night, Miss Hatzilakos. I think Peter's ready to go home now."
Yes. All right, part 2, shots fired. I have Darcy saying, "Why are you always so gross?"
A good question. From a dumb girl.
From a dumb girl. I have
broken clock twice a day.
Twice a day. I have the follow-up of Peter saying, "Joke, humor, heard of it?"
Yeah, they're just funny usually, so I didn't recognize it, Peter.
If he's not, he's just grimy. And well, I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I only
Do you
had
guys
one.
have more or no?
I
I
had
was like,
one.
my favorite. I pulled from the entire episode my fave.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any from part 2.
Oh, you're like, no, part 2 is, yeah, no. It wasn't as, like, zingery as part 1, I will say that. I have Darcy saying, "Without Manny, it's just me, you, and a camera. Ick."
I have before that Manny saying, "No, Papa needs a life, and I need to go home."
Papa needs a new pair of shoes as well. Yeah, when he said no,
Oh
Papa
God,
needs a
he's
life.
so gross.
He is. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have Darcy saying, "You little creeps better forget you ever saw that page because it's coming down in 4.5 seconds."
And then she proceeds to take like 3 minutes.
3 minutes to like staring at it like, "Are you sure?" And she's like,
Actually,
am
I kind of want to
sure?
leave it up.
I kind of want to leave it up. I kind of want them
Yeah.
to print more pictures of it and blackmail me with my bazungas. And speaking of, that's another one, as Derek saying, "Bazungas, dude, you're so lame."
When Derek tells you you're lame, there's a problem.
Yes.
You need to examine
Man, I
yourself.
can't. Man, he's definitely on my hate list.
Yeah.
I
He
need
is.
like a hate list pyramid.
That would be so fun. That would be so fun.
Peter, Derek is definitely on it. Not the point. Keep going. Sorry.
His bitch ass is on it. Caroline, do you have any in here?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. I have Spinner saying, "So you were cheating, which makes you the biggest hypocrite who ever lived."
That was one of
I have
mine.
Darcy saying, and you do. Oh, I don't know what that first part was. "You're nothing to me, Peter. Never have been." Peter saying, "Lies, a lot of lies. Played you, Darcy, just like you played me." Claire saying, what do you think I am, 5? And my last one is Jesse saying, "Our readers are informed, Frosh. It's dead. Stop pitching it."
Yes.
Jesse over here like, shut the fuck up.
Enough
Please,
is enough.
you're embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for me. I'm embarrassed for you.
Please. Please. All right. That is a thing I do to explain that. That is a thing I do when I'm trying to recreate that part that Manny says when she is pregnant and she is trying to get out of class, and Mrs. Kwan is like, "It's really irresponsible to come to school sick," and she's like, "Please," and she's trying not to fucking barf on her shoes.
And she deserved that. Miss Kwan deserved her barfing on her shoes.
And she would have deserved the barf on her shoes. She's like, "Bitch, this is not the time."
Not today.
Oh my gosh. But all right, so shining stars and super bummers. Who is the super bummer? I can't hear you, Boo Thing. I don't know if might have to tap out the mic.
Damn.
Who bummed you out?
It's a bad ad for TikTok microphones.
It's been 2 hours.
Is that the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sound
Am I
good.
back?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I hear you.
Besides everybody, Darcy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peter
For sure.
Derek,
For sure.
Derek
Let's
and
see what I
Danny.
put. Yeah.
Surprisingly, not Spinner.
Spinner was fine. Spinner was actually more than fine. He was doing the Lord's work in this episode. Because I would have flipped the entire computer table over and just walked out of her house. So.
Right.
I also, and this might be a little controversial, but I think I have to give it to Manny. Because, it's not her fault, but, I'm sorry, Manny wouldn't get in front of that camera. Manny would not get in front of Peter's camera.
I didn't like that whole let's make it a fun. That's why it felt weird to me that she was like, let's make it a fun photo shoot and I'm gonna get my revenge. That's not how revenge works. That's not what revenge is. It's not how it works.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same consequences for Peter as it was for Manny, of course, because
Not at all.
no one cares if they showed a photo of Peter even naked. He wouldn't receive the same backlash. So.
And he consented to it. And he'd she was like, take pictures of me. Can I have a copy? No, bitch. It's weird. And I mean, I'll agree with that. I don't think it's like how, the snake cheating thing. It's out of character for her.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think that she would do that. And that's
Right,
weird.
which is why it bummed me the fuck out.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Very.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, okay. Damn. All right, so who was a shining star?
Claire calling 911.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, 911.
100%.
That was it. That girl saved everyone in one phone call. What was that? In 2 words. I mean, 911 is technically 3. What? That's not the point.
She
saved
was
everyone's
like,
I think it counts as one though.
does
Yeah.
it? It's
Yeah,
number.
it's like hyphenated words.
Yeah.
And she gives like words of wisdom. It's very cute. It's like,
It's her.
okay. It's yes.
Yeah, no, Claire's definitely a shining star. I would give it to Spinner.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Spinner's like, I know I'm not being confronted with this level of bullshit. So I'm just gonna say my piece and I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Oh, take it back to super bummers for a second. You know who bummed me out? Ellie and Jesse.
Oh right, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I almost forgot
They
about
both-
them. But yes.
They both did, and that bitch Nina,
And JT.
throw her on there too. JT, Nina, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And I don't think anybody else really shines
No.
other than Claire and Spinner.
Snake tried, but he just doesn't have it in him. He's like,
Snake's tired.
I'm not trying to bang your mom, Darcy. You're not my kid's best friend. Like,
It's just
you're
a
hell
lot.
bent on being stupid. I can't right now. I just had cancer, dude. My
There's a
wife
lot
just
going
let
on.
me back in the house.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
he's got
still on the
enough.
fucking couch. Yeah, yep.
Is he still on the couch?
Well, if I were Spike, his ass would still be on the couch.
Oh, I thought maybe you saw him on the couch. I was gonna say, damn.
Damn for me. Yeah, no, I wish that I had that footage of Snake's big ass on the couch.
Just on the couch.
he's
Lock
probably
hands.
not on the couch because they don't want Emma to like wake up before him and have that shatter her fragile psyche. But like, Spike's got a cot in the bedroom, and Snake gets to sleep on that.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Not a cot. I'm so done.
Yes, a cot. It's like one of those summer camp ones. It's not like a preschool nap time cot. It's like a middle schooler size
Step
cot.
up. Mhm.
Maybe
Mhm.
she's got 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
So that leaves one question.
Does it go there?
Does it go there?
Does it go there?
I gotta say, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Mhm.
there's literally a photo shoot in a miner's uniform.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
like a sexually coded photo shoot. There's an encounter from a man online.
they because as the internet got like more accessible, our generation just got kind of dumber with it for a minute, and so they were like, we have to cover this again.
Yes.
Just in case.
That was my thought
Stranger
too.
danger.
It's like it was of the time still, unfortunately, because obviously no one was learning from it. And warning the viewers of like the very real, like newfound dangers of the internet and that things live on the internet forever. And I could also see it being a thing of going there because, like, again, to take it back to season 1, episode 1, like reintroducing the teenagers that haven't learned from it, or introducing the new viewers, right? That it's like, this is happening, it's a thing, like we're gonna take it up a notch too and have this person like show up to you, and you're gonna take wild photos and they're never gonna be deleted off the internet.
Yeah.
That's another reason that Manny's disappointing there. Like, you were there
Yes, she
when
was.
Emma almost got kidnapped and taxidermied. Like,
You were there
She was there
when the ancient texts were written.
The minute she found out about like the money, she should have been like, I'm going to have
Absolutely
tacos.
not. Yeah.
And in fact, she shouldn't have even said anything. She should have just done it.
Should have just went, yeah, that's true.
Or she could have just picked up Degrassi probably still had payphones. She could have picked one of those up and said, hello, 911, so much sooner.
Yeah.
So much sooner.
True.
Someone
But
is
that's
buying
like,
these
you know,
photos.
She didn't give a shit about Darcy.
True. And I
Maybe
would
she was trying to let Darcy
take.
take herself out so she could get that spot as captain.
She's like, do my work for me, bitch.
She's like, I got kicked off the squad last year for this.
Right.
Take
Like,
yourself out. What does that have to do with me?
Mhm.
little like maybe like look how the tables have tabled because bitch. That's hilarious. Manny's like back there a little cackling.
Is season 6 Manny's like underhanded villain arc?
Villain arc. Yeah. I would love that for her, low key. Like she's back there like, "Mwah, bitch."
She's already been through most of the things that have happened on Degrassi. That will circle back.
Look at the trash. Look at the
That's
trash
true.
taking itself out.
The trash, indeed.
So I do definitely think that it went there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on, you guys. This
Yes,
has been
thank
really
you.
fun.
Thanks for
I'm
having
looking
us.
forward to it. This was so fun.
Yes, thank
Y'all,
you
if you're
so
not
much for
already
having
listening
us.
to Below the Dot, you should be. If you like us, I think you're gonna like Below the Dot.
And just so you know, they tend to stay more on topic.
Yeah.
Their episodes are like, you know, tad shorter than ours, so they will get you in and out a little bit quicker.
I mean, if you can see what's going on over here, the number of times I've stepped off camera because someone found a sleeping bag in their closet and was like, I actually need to put the sleeping bag out. So like, it's like, we got to get this out before the next request comes in. Because she might be in here asking for some ice water and in the next 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. No, I love that. You're moving and shaking.
We're gonna need to get a third host if you have a baby, Avis. No, like I'm still gonna want you there, but we need somebody so like we can cover for you, like you covered for me tonight when my computer decided it hates everybody.
Or you can just be like how you just waited patiently. Do you just wait patiently, Terri, for Chris to like live her life?
It'll be like we'll be like mid conversation.
The child will be here, you know.
And
the child will be here.
I'll just keep going, and she'll be like, "I'll be right back," and I'm just like, "Yeah." So what I was saying was, and then she'll pick right back up where we left off.
And sometimes I don't mute it so Terri can hear it. Because sometimes there's a lot of screaming.
Because you do the edits, so you're like, it's fine. I'm the one who has to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, I think we'll just, you know what? The people will grow with us. They'll be like, oh, there's a child on the background.
Yeah.
Let's just hear the chaos that is now. Because my background is always very quiet. I never have anything going on unless there's people in the street playing R. Kelly or vroom, 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 bitches up and down my street. That's it. Other than that, I've got a quiet house. So
I was surprised that Caroline had such a quiet cat. Because my cat screaming in the
it's because
background.
he's in here with me. If he weren't, if I had closed him out, you would be able to hear him like hurling his tiny body at the door, crying.
Terry's dog.
I was gonna say she didn't bark as much today, so I think she really likes you guys and is very appreciative of you letting her mom come on the podcast because she only barked like twice, and I don't know if you caught it. So
I heard her bark, and I heard you like mute and like turn around.
See, now my tortoiseshell, if she were in here, you would have heard, because she likes to just do this thing where she's just like,
Yeah,
like she yells at you.
I want to be on mic. I want to be on mic. She's so pretty too.
She's so pretty.
I'll walk on the back of her chair and just like post up.
It's just two cats, and the dog does not walk on the back of my
Fife
chair.
is too big to do that. Fife does not. He's a large dog. He does not walk on the back of her chair. But yeah, I'm like, I don't have any pets over here or anything, so it's like I can get a baby. That's a fine distraction.
That's fine. Okay. I didn't say you can't get a baby. I just said that we might need to talk about getting a third person to like help with all the heavy lifting if you get a baby. Because one of your arms at least is going to be full of baby.
Is going to be full of baby. That is true. That is true.
On that note,
Yeah, you're on outro booth.
Thanks for listening to Your Mom's Podcast. Join us next week to discuss whether or not ACAB includes Spinner in Working for the Weekend. This episode of Your Mom's Podcast was made possible in part by My Room Page, the Student Health Clinic, and support from listeners like you.
We
would like to take a moment to thank our Patreon subscribers. Tay,
Evie,
Miranda,
and an extra special thank you to our TiddySnake producers, Alyka,
Brandi,
Chelsea,
Corrie,
and Tawny.
Thank you guys. Love you.
If you'd like to further support our show, you can find us on TikTok and Facebook as Your Mom's Padcast. We also have a Facebook group of the same name. And you can find us on Instagram at YMPadcast. Your Mom's Padcast is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Subscriptions and reviews are another great free way to support us. However, if you're interested in supporting us in not free ways, we have a lot of great bonus content on our Patreon, and some great merch at our shop, which can be found at your-moms-padcast-shop.fourthwall.com. And remember, that's Padcast. P-A-H-D-C-A-S-T. Thank you.